Oh, welcome my friends to a new video. So today we're going to talk about Pullup Entertainment, so also called Focus Entertainment, Focus Interactive. So they changed their name very often. So I'm invested in this company. This is my little disclaimer, and I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just a YouTuber, retail investor myself, and this is for information and entertainment purposes only, my friend. So Pullup Entertainment had their numbers out. So the third quarter 24-25 numbers. So here we see the chart. Here we see the chart. Main page of Focus Entertainment, the main company, and the investment company again. A lot of financial engineering in this regard. Pullup Entertainment. Here they changed the name. This is the company, and here when you then go on their website, you find here the revenue press release. So this is the revenue press release, and we go through it in detail. So you remember, my friends, all my previous videos. It's not the first time I'm talking, obviously, about Pullup Entertainment. So at one point I was like saying, guys, when Space Marine 2 comes out, this must become a success, because if it's not becoming a success, it looks very grim for Pullup Entertainment, and it's actually true. This game had to be a success, and it was a success. It was a success, as we know right now, and this helps also to have a very, very good revenue actually for Pullup Entertainment now in the third quarter. So market cap right now stands at 176 million euros. That's still a small European company. So is it still a conviction trade, as I sometimes said? Yeah, we will see. We will see, but we are more or less from the chart here. If you look on the overall chart picture on the max chart, so we are where the company was trading sideways, and then we had the pandemic bubble. We were crashing back, and then then I was so smart enough to start buying actually company here, but I also smart here. This is now a joke, guys. And then, yeah, I started buying the company also on the way down. And then we went even down to 9 euros. And now we are back at 21 euros. All right, guys, let's go to the chiffre d'affaires, to the numbers coming out today. So record revenue of 100.8 million euros. So then we have Warhammer 40,000. Space Marine reaches 6 million unique players. Continued excellent momentum for Train Sim World 5, and particularly solid back catalog. So this is what Pullup Entertainment says themselves. Very strong revenue and earnings growth on top of a significant reduction in net debt expected for the current fiscal year. And you also remember that the debt is actually, or was, now they say it's a significant reduction. So therefore I'm saying was one of the major problems by investing into Pullup Entertainment, or into Pullup. Is it? No, Entertainment. Pullup Entertainment, yeah, that's the name. So they change the name so often, so it's crazy. All right, so here are the numbers unaudited. So catalog, back catalog, and others. And here we see third quarter 68.5 for the million euros for the catalog, 38.8 for the back catalog, and then the others are 1.5. And then we see previously it was like 8.9 and 29.5 for the back catalog. So the new catalog, and this is obviously Space Marine, 7.7 times more, over 700%, or 600%, better said. And then we have here 9 months, on the 9 months it's 7.3 times more. So this is obviously significant, but as you can see, the growth in the back catalog for the revenue is not that spectacular, but it's still there. And I mean, it's the back catalog. What counts is for those gaming companies, obviously it's the main catalog. It's when they release one of the successful games, and Space Marine 2 is one of the successful games, and it's and they are the publisher, the developer Saber Interactive, and Saber Interactive was part of Embracer, by the way, but has now been bought by another company of a co-founder of Embracer. All right, so then we have the group revenue. We come to those numbers, and then you see then it's 2.6 times more. Then Geoffroy Sardin, that's the deputy CEO, says players continue to overwhelmingly favor experiences with uncompromising gameplay, which benefited our games portfolio over the quarter. So overwhelmingly favor experience with uncompromising gameplay. So this is again, it's like the CEO of CI Games. It's the same wording what all those gaming company CEOs now use. This means uncompromising gameplay. So we are player first. We concentrate on the gameplay, and we are not just making shenanigans and looking into political or societal aspects. So, the performance of Warhammer 40,000 Space Marine 2 is exceptional. The game concludes 24 among the best-selling titles on major platforms with 6 million unique players. And then we have Train Sim World 5 confirms the franchise expansion trajectory with record-breaking sales and engagement figures. So, and I'm happy that we see a second title here, a second game. That's very important. The Thomas and Friends universe will soon enrich the Train Sim experience thanks to the recently signed partnership with Mattel. Oh, that's okay. And then the 3 indie games, Metal Slug Tactics, I didn't play it, Drover, I played, I even got a review copy for this game, and Void Crew, released this quarter, have collectively exceeded our expectations. That's good, you always take everything together, you're not just looking at one specific game, but you take all the games, all the stocks from your portfolio together. So if you have 10 stocks in a portfolio, you're not saying, oh, I'm so sad because 2 stocks are in the minus. No, you look what your portfolio with the 10 stocks, where the portfolio with the 10 stocks is. What's the performance of the overall portfolio? What is the performance of the overall portfolio of games? So you get the gist, guys. Finally, our back catalog, supported by the continuous addition of new content and reflecting the recurring nature of our business, demonstrates remarkable strength. So yeah, it is growing, I would say. That's correct. That's strength. Then we have Aurélien Briand, Chief Financial Officer, and he says in this press communique, revenue for the quarter, which exceeds 100 million euros, represents our second best historical performance after the record set in the previous year. These very positive trends allow us to reaffirm our annual targets, including EBITDA expected to range between 55 million and 60 million, approximately doubling our previous best year in 22 and 23. The group also confirms its expectation of a sharp reduction in net debt. That's music to my ears, guys. This sentence is music to my ears, because this was really, I have to say, this was giving me some tummy aching. This was giving me some reflection. So this is a reason why I probably at one point was slowing down a bit the purchases of my shares. I'm not saying that I would start buying them now. I think we are trading most probably sideways now, and we have to see the overall. Now here, spoiler alert, we have to see how the overall A, European market performs, B, how the overall French market performs, because this is a stock at the Paris Stock Exchange, and C, obviously we have to see how the gaming industry performs, because are those changes in the gaming industry that we are seeing right now, will they help for the AA and let's say AA and AAA gaming companies to thrive again, because there is a change going on. So, and then we have Geoffroy Sardin concludes 25-26 fiscal year will notably feature the launch of Ninja Gaiden Rageborn. Pretty cool game, actually, looks cool. Unveiled during the opening of the Game Awards. The community engagement KPIs already make it one of the most anticipated titles in .Amos history. This game joins a very rich lineup for the next fiscal year, which will be further enhanced by upcoming announcement and ambitious live content program. For the first 9 months of the year, revenue reached 335.1 million, representing significant growth of 161%. Whoa, nice. but the stock is not 161% up, so just flagging this. So in the third quarter, the group's revenue reached 100.8 million, the second best quarter in the history of Pullup Entertainment. So catalog revenue reached 68.5 million in the third quarter compared to 8.9 million in the same period. Again, Space Marine, Train Sim World, Robot Metal Slugs. And then we get some information here about Space Marine, so not going to read into this. And then we have a back catalog revenue, 30.8, up 4.5%. So, all right, talked already about this. What is back catalog? So maybe that's interesting to know. There's games like SnowRunner, Insurgency, Expeditions, Plague Tale, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Shredder's Revenge. So, and then more interesting here again. Guidance confirmed. Pullup Entertainment expects very strong annual growth and annual revenue growth. A very significant rebound in fiscal year 24-25 results, with EBITDA expected to range between 55 million and 60 million, approximately doubling our previous best year 22-23. The group also confirmed its expectation of a sharp reduction in net debt. So repeating this, obviously, the group also expects to exceed in the next 2 fiscal years its prior record performance posted in fiscal year 22-23. So that's let's hope. I mean, only because they write it and they say they hope doesn't mean it's becoming true. So I read too many of those press communiques now in the last years, especially in the gaming industry, and they hope here and they wish there, and then it's not always happening. So always keep this with a grain of salt. This performance will be driven by a powerful portfolio of new launches, a robust back catalog, and the development of live operations. So titles announced for 25-26 fiscal year will be Memories in Orbit, developed by 12 Group Studio, Roadcraft, John Carpenter's Toxic Commando. That's what I actually think is pretty cool. And then Ninja Gaiden Ragebound. Lineup will be further enhanced by upcoming announcements and an ambitious live content program. They're repeating actually a lot of this. It's not really a well-written press report, to be honest. So, share buyback program. In accordance with the announcements, 117,000 and some more shares were purchased at an average price of 20.35 euros. I don't like that. Not a big fan of. I'm not a fan when a company has debts and is actually a growth company that they're buying back shares. So why would you do this? Why would you buy shares back, and why would you buy those shares back at a price of 20.35? I mean, guys, the stock was at almost 6 euros. Was it 6 euros? Let's check again. Yeah, 8 euros. And now they have an average shares buyback of 20.35. Come on. So no, don't like it. So yeah, this illustrates management's confidence in the group's perspective. So this is something they have to write. They have to write it. So it's not really helping this sentence. So obviously, therefore they say, yeah, we have the share buyback program that I personally don't like. And then they say it gives confidence in the group's perspective. All right. So what else do we have? Then yeah, Focus Entertainment Publishing, .emu, all right. So then 6 development studios and audiovisual production structures. So if you don't know them, I recommend to check out like Black Mill Games, Carpool Studio, 12 Script Team, etc. So, so what do you think, guys? Did you play Space Marine? Space Marine is a cool game, and I think it was pretty. Here, White Crew, Banisher, Mio, Memories in Orbit. Let's see the games. Do we get some information here? So latest games. Those are the latest games. Toxic Commando. I think this is so pretty cool, this game. This is pretty cool. Do you play those games? Do you play those games here? What do you think about Focus Entertainment games? So write it down below in the commentary section. What do you think about share buybacks, for example, as well? So if we look here at the chart, let's go on the 5-year chart. So, do you think tomorrow at 9 in Paris, the stock will surge, will go up? Or do you think actually the stock will fall? because being so reliant on Space Marine 2, is this now good news or is this bad news? So, I mean, I'm happy that they could reduce their debt. I'm happy that Space Marine 2 obviously performed pretty good and pretty well. Not to say excellent. However, which of those games can be successful like Space Marine? Toxic Command, John Carpenter's Toxic Command. So here you see how it looks like. I mean, looks fun, but I don't think it's going to be as successful as Space Marine, which is an extremely strong brand, obviously. So therefore, I could be wrong, I could be right. Don't have the crystal ball now tonight when the market is opening tomorrow, but I actually could imagine that the stock is falling tomorrow. I really can imagine this. I mean, I'm doing nothing now, so my hope obviously stock goes up and I'm also finally be back in the plus, but I could imagine that we are dropping tomorrow. But hey guys, it's just my opinion, so make your own research. Don't buy anything that you hear and see in this video. And with that, I'm leaving it here, so I hope you enjoyed this and see you the next time. Bye bye.